Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by welcoming you all at this launch of the E-Trade Readiness Assessment of Malawi. Thank you for making time to be with us today. My name is Iris, and I am in charge of the E-Trade Readiness Assessment Program at UNCTAD. Despite the challenging moment that we're all living since the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic, we thought it was important to provide a platform to present the results of the ET Ready assessment and bring together all national stakeholders and development partners to reflect on the role of e-commerce in the digital transformation of Malawi and discuss a roadmap towards policy implementation. This becomes even more relevant in the context of the COVID-19 recovery efforts that Malawi is undertaking. So I am privileged and delighted to moderate this meeting today. Here is our agenda for this morning. So we'll start with Ms. Shamika, Director of the Division on Technology and Logistics at UNCTAD, and Mr. Ratnaka Adhikari, Executive Director of the Enhanced Integrated Framework, will make some welcoming remarks. This opening session will be followed by the presentation of the main findings of the assessment by my colleague Alessandro Vitale, and this presentation will provide the basis for the discussions that will follow. I will then invite 5 esteemed representatives from the Ministry of Trade, the National Planning Commission, the Department of E-Government, the Permanent Mission of Malawi to the UN in Geneva, and the UN Resident Coordinator in Malawi to share their perspectives on the government priorities and the role of partners in the policy implementation. This high-level dialogue will be followed in the second part by a policy discussion in which key e-commerce players will share their views on the challenges and opportunities to fast-track e-commerce development in Malawi. Finally, I will give the floor to 2 resident partners to discuss their engagement in the digital development agenda before making some brief closing remarks. So as you can see, we have an intense but exciting program waiting for us this morning. Without then further ado, I will invite Ms. Shamika Siriman, Director of the Division on Technology and Logistics at UNCTAD, to make her welcoming remarks and give context to the discussion that will follow. Shamika, please, you have the floor.
Thank you, Iris. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Minister of Trade, who would be joining us soon. Excellencies, distinguished experts, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to welcome you to this launch of the E-Trade Readiness Assessment of Malawi. Just to give you the context, since 2017, we have completed E-Trade Readiness Assessments in 27 countries, helping them to identify the barriers and opportunities for unlocking the potential of e-commerce for growth and development, and inclusive development at that. So the Malawi assessment was completed just before the COVID-19 hit us. So we are extremely happy to have been able to organize this launch with you, unfortunately virtually, but nonetheless, we will be launching the report so you can take it forward. So let me say a very big thank you to the government of Malawi, and especially the Ministry of Trade and the Honorable Minister for unwavering support in the preparation of this assessment. And I also would like to thank all the public and private sector stakeholders for their invaluable contributions during the 2 missions, and without which, we will not be here talking to you. And let me also extend my deep appreciation to our trusted partner, the Enhanced Integrated Framework, and especially to my colleague and good friend Ratnakar for the value he has placed in this program from the very beginning. And EIF has indeed funded 9 ET readiness assessments, as well as several e-commerce strategies. And we continue to work closely together to support the digital development agendas of LDCs. In fact, we are counting very much on EIF cooperation to take this work forward in Malawi, especially in the implementation of the policy actions contained in the assessment. I don't need to tell you, you all know Malawi is a country with great digital potential. Why? With more than 70% of your population under the age of 29, I think basically the sky is the limit for you. This digital revolution is a revolution of the youth. So you are primed to take this opportunity to